Hello students, this is class 6 arithmetic continuation of exercise 8a. In the last class we have studied till question number 2. So let us start question number 3. In question number 3 we have got if A ratio B equal to 7 ratio 5 and B ratio C equal to 9 ratio 14, we have to find what? A ratio C. So A ratio B we have got 7 ratio 5. So this can be written as A by B equal to 7 by 5. And once again B ratio C we have got 9 by 14. So B ratio C can be written as 9 by 14. So B by C equals to 9 by 14. Now we have to find what? A ratio C. So what we will do? Now see, this is left hand side and this is right hand side. Once again this is left hand side and this is right hand side. So left hand side and left hand side we will multiply, and right hand side and right hand side we will multiply. So like this, left hand side A by B multiply, again here also left hand side B by C equal to, here right hand side we have got 7 by 5, so 7 by 5 multiply, here right hand side we have got 9 by 14, so 9 by 14. Now when you multiply left hand side and left hand side, you will see B and B gets cancelled, and when you multiply right hand side and right hand side, we will see 7 and 14 gets cancelled. So here we are left with A by C equal to, here 9 1 ja 9, 5 2 the 10. So A by C can be written as A ratio C equals to 9 by 10 can be written as 9 ratio 10. So this is our number 3 final answer. Okay, the number 5. Number 5 we have got if A ratio B equal to 3 ratio 5 and B ratio C equal to 10 ratio 13, we have to find what? A ratio B ratio C. Now this number 5 and number 3, they are different. In number 3 we have to find only A ratio C, but in number 5 we have to find what? A ratio B ratio C. So here steps will be different. So let us solve. So first step will remain same. So A ratio B we have got 3 ratio 5. So we can write A by B equal to 3 by 5, and B ratio C is given 10 ratio 13. So we can write B by C equal to 10 by 13. Now here we have to find what? A ratio B ratio C. That means here we cannot directly multiply left hand side and left hand side and right hand side. Okay, so here we cannot directly multiply left hand side and left hand side and right hand side and right hand side. Now here what we will do? Here we will see which alphabet is common between these two ratios. So what we will see, here we have got B and here also we have got B. That means B is common between these two ratios. Now see, value of B is how much here? 5, and here value of B is how much? 10. So what we will do? Now we will take the LCM of both the values of B. Once again I am repeating. First of all we will see which alphabet is common between these two ratios. So B we have got here, and again B we have got here. Now here value of B is how much? 5, and here value of B is how much? 10. So what we will do? We will take the LCM of the values of both the B's. That means we will take the LCM of 5 and 10. So LCM of the values of B, that is 5 and 10, you take out LCM of 5 and 10, you will get LCM how much? 10. Okay. So once again I am repeating. First of all we will see which alphabet is common between these two ratios. That is B and B, both we have got B common. So here B we have got 5 value, and again B value we have got 10. So we will take the value LCM of 5 and 10. So LCM of 5 and 10 will get 10. Okay. Now our ratio was how much? A by B equals to 3 by 5. Now here value of B is how much? 5. Now in this 5 table, LCM is here 10. So 5 table 10 will go how many times? 2 times. So multiply 2 with numerator and denominator. Okay, again I am saying here value of b is how much? 5. In 5 table 10 will go 2 times. So multiply 2 with numerator and 2 with denominator. So 3 to the 6, 5 to the 10. Now come to second ratio. Second ratio was how much? B by C equal to 10 by 13. Once again value of B is how much here? 10. So in this 10, LCM is here 10. So in 10 table this LCM 10 will go how many times? 1 time. So 1 multiply with numerator and 1 multiply with denominator. So 10 1 ja 10, 13 1 ja 13. Now if you compare these two ratios, A value is here 6. So once again, okay, so A ratio B ratio C equals to 6 ratio 10 ratio 13. Okay, now number 7. Number 7 we have got divide rupees 360 between Kunal and Mohit in the ratio 7 ratio 8. That means we have got total amount, we have got 360 and we have got here two persons, Kunal and Mohit. We have to divide rupees this 360 between Kunal and Mohit in the ratio 7 ratio 8. So ratio we have got how much? 7 ratio 8. Now how to divide? So first step what we will do? We will find sum of ratios. Sum of ratio, that means ratio is got 7 ratio 8. Sum means addition. So 7 plus 8 we have got here 15. Okay. Now we have got two person Kunal and Mohit. So we write here Kunal's share equals to. Now see, first is Kunal and second is Mohit. So first value 7. 7 represents Kunal and 8 represents Mohit. So Kunal's share. So Kunal how much? 7. So 7 by total sum of ratios. So sum of ratios we have got 15. Multiply the amount which has to be divided. So 360 has to be divided. So multiply 360. Now this two you get cancelled. We will get rupees 168. Then comes Mohit. So again we write here Mohit's share equals to. Now Mohit we have got second part. So second part we have got 8. So 8 by, once again sum of ratios 15. So 8 by 15 multiply total amount to be divided 360. This two you cut, we will get rupees 192. So this is question number 7. Okay. So question number 8 is same. Try to solve. You have solved. Try to understand. Now question number 10. Number 10 we have got what number must be added to each term of the ratio 9 ratio 16 to make the ratio 2 ratio 3. That means one ratio we have got 9 ratio 16. We are asked what should be added to these two both so that the ratio will become 2 ratio 3. So number we have to add, we don't know what number we have to add. So let the number added be x. Okay. So 9 plus x ratio divided by again 16 plus x. Okay. 9 also will add x and 16 also will add x equals to, we have got 2 by 3. Okay. So according to question we have written, according to question, AQ means according to question, 9 plus x ratio means divided by 16 plus x to make that means equals to, we have got 2 by 3. Now this two we will do cross multiplication. So 3 multiply 9 plus x equals to 2 multiply 16 plus x. Now in algebra as we have learned, outside bracket is 3. So 3 has to be multiplied by 9 also and x also. So we will get this one. Again 2 has to be multiplied with 16 also and x also will get this one. Now these equations you know how to solve as you have learned in class 5. So 3x this 2x will go this side, will become minus 2x, again equal to 32, and this 27 will come this side, it will become minus 27. So 3x minus 2x x equals to 32 minus 27, 5. So x equals to 5. That means we have to add in 5, both we will add 9 also 5 and 16 also 5, and we will get ratio 2:3. So number to be added is 5. Okay, so this was our question number 10. Now question number 15 is also similar. So number 15 we have got the ages of A and B are in the ratio 8:3. 6 years hence their ages will be in the ratio 9:14. Find their present ages. Okay, now it is given that A and B are two persons, their ratio of ages is 8:3. Okay, and after 6 years, 6 years hence means after 6 years, their ratio of ages will become 9:4. So we have to find the present age of A and present age of B. So how to start? So ratio we have got 8:3. So ratio of ages of A and B we have got how much? 8:3. So whenever ratio is there, we will take x. So let the ratio of ages of A and B be 8x ratio 3x. Okay, in both we will add x, 8x ratio 3x. Now it is given 6 years hence. Hence means after. Now whenever after is there, we will add. So 8x hence means after, so plus how much? 6, will write here 6. Once again 3x, here 3x, so 3x will write. Again hence after 6 years, so plus 6 equals to, it is given ratio will become how much? 9:4, so 9/4. Now put here bracket, and again you do cross multiplication and solve this equation. After solving, x will come 6. Once again, this is not our final answer. Now we will put the value of x. So 8x and 3x. Okay, so present age of A equal to 8x, so we write here 8x. That means 8 multiply value of x, that is 6. So 8 into 6 is 48. Once again, present age of B was how much? 3x. That means 3 multiply x value. X value is how much? 6. So 3 6 the 18. So this is our question number 15. Okay, so rest of the sums I have solved. Try to understand. So with this we end this chapter. Thank you.